It's 2025 and we still all want to use our phones as camera monitors. Which, good news, has actually made a ton of progress over the years. So whether you have an Android or an iPhone, I, Jason Vong, have some modern solutions for you.
Monitor and Control app.
Now this app right here is the sole reason why I want to remake this video on this topic again. It is just so good. It is incredibly powerful, and best of all, it's free.
It's free.
It does all the basic things like starting and stopping a recording. You can change any of the camera parameter settings like shutter speed right here, and ISO, and aperture. There are grid lines to help you frame your shot, and also there is touch tracking autofocus. I mean, all of these right here is basically what any solo creator would ever need. But also, you have powerful professional monitoring tools like histogram, false color, anamorphic D-squeeze, LUT display, and multicam operation. Like, oh my god, this is insane. Free, by the way.
Free!
Now, we've actually gotten a chance to test this out at a camera trade show, and they had 4 cameras synced up to this iPad right here. I mean, yeah, it kind of looks like a security feed with the frame rates being very choppy, but once you single out each of the camera frame, the preview is in real time. Even the changes you make from the iPad or the iPhone is instantaneous, and this just goes to show you how advanced this whole operation is. Now, we're not gonna go over every single menu item here. I think it's more fun for you to explore this on your own because this is so easy and so intuitive to use.
It's so easy to use.
Now, of course, you can do this all wirelessly. However, I still highly recommend hardwiring to your phone via USB-C. That way, you would always get the least amount of latency and the connection will be a lot more stable. Once you plug into your phone, select remote streaming on your camera, and we're live, baby. We're live. Now, when I'm out on the field, I prefer to use a Coiled USB-C cable, which I'll have this link in the description box below if you're interested in picking one up.
It's the cable guy!
But of course, there are some cons to this. Nothing is perfect. I still don't think it can replace an actual pro monitor like an Atomos quite yet, which those will get you sharper previews, better clarity, more color accuracy, not to mention external recording up to 12 to 14-bit RAW. However, the phone with the Monitor and Control app will get the job done if you're just wanting a phone-sized view with actual pro monitoring capabilities. Sadly, this only works in video mode, not in photo mode, and here comes the biggest disappointment. It's only for a short list of cameras which you can review on the side of the screen here. But don't worry, if your camera's not on the list, I have a couple more solutions for you.
Sony Creators app.
If you have the following cameras, try the Sony Creators app. Same idea, open up the app, either do wireless or wired connection via remote shooting, and voila! Now it's working with my A6700. Of course, it's not going to be as robust as the Monitor and Control app if you're looking for more pro monitoring features, but it will work in video mode, and it will work in photo mode. You have all the basic functions, including photo tethering, so whatever photos you shoot with this combination right here will be sent directly to your phone. I actually really like this setup because I can airdrop the photos to my friends, my family, and even
What's your name?
strangers.
Joe, nice to meet you, Joe. I'm Jason.
Monitor Plus.
So this right here is very similar to the first app where you can get pro monitoring features, but it will be a lot more compatible with different camera models. There is a free and a paid version. For $18.99, it does unlock a lot of the pro features like LUT display, waveforms, anamorphic D-squeeze, and much more. Which, for the price, it ain't too shabby if you're not down to spend $200+ on a dedicated camera monitor. But the free version here will definitely get a lot of people by, and it also works in photo mode. You got your basic stuff like shutter, you can change the shutter speed, ISO, ooh, change your white balance as well. On camera, ooh, right there, ooh, look at that, that's cool. But what are the cons to this?
What's the catch?
Again, you're not really getting the best monitoring quality, and while you can change the focus mode on the app, you can't actually move the focus point around, so no touch tracking autofocus. You'll still need to do that on your camera. All in all, not a bad option, especially with the free version. There's really no harm in trying. It can be used wirelessly, but again, hardwire USB-C is the way to go. But what if you're still an iPhone Lightning user or your camera's even older with no remote shooting option? Well, don't worry, I got 2 more tricks up my sleeves.
Imaging Edge Mobile.
Okay, so let's start off with the less sexy solution, Imaging Edge Mobile, and I have my RX 100 Mark 7, a model from 2019, wirelessly connected to my phone right here, and you can just see how terrible this latency is. Now you know why I always suggest using hardwired USB-C, because this is just unacceptable, man. But everyone's experience and tolerance will be very different, so upside, you can see the autofocus tracking box working, and you can utilize touch tracking autofocus through the app in both photo and video mode. You can change all of your basic camera settings, and you can trigger start and stop recording, which is probably more than enough for a lot of folks out there. However, if you really want to make your older camera work with the current phone that you have, and you despise the latency like I do, I have one more final solution for you.
Accsoon SeeMo.
This is a 4K video transmitter device, and it will require a separate battery, and I'll have links to all of this in the description box below. It plugs into your phone via USB-C or Lightning, which is nice, and plugs into your camera via HDMI, so that means you can use this with any non-Sony cameras as well. Once everything is connected, you load up the Accsoon C app, and it will give you loads of powerful monitor tools, which you won't have to pay extra for, but that's because this thing costs $150.
A real bargain.
Now, at the very least, this device can grow with you in the future. It will work with any phone via USB-C and Lightning, and it will work with any cameras with an HDMI port. Well, that's all the tricks up my sleeves. What solution are you gonna go with? Let me know in the comments down below. Squarespace is an all-in-one platform to create beautiful websites. No coding knowledge needed. Just simply choose from their many templates and designs. Perfect for photographers and online shop owners. Use my link down below for a 14-day free trial, and when you're ready to launch, you can use my code JASONVONG to save 10% off your first purchase of your website or domain. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.